So a couple of weeks ago, when we had last played this campaign, you guys had arrived in the Sacratorum beneath the city of Kevkar, and entered this place hoping some of Belior's brothers in arms, various other members of the Order of Bloodhunters. Once you guys got inside, however, you guys met some shifty-looking motherfuckers led by a guy named Kristoff. They told you they were Bloodhunters, and they, sent the majority of the party away. But then they quickly turned on Belior, attempting to capture him. The rest of you guys did catch on when you found a corpse on the way out, and then a big fight ensued, and then you guys captured and interrogated Kristoff. The interrogation eventually led to him mentioning something about a crimson hand, at which point his tattoo flared and he was killed. And then Susan still blew his head all over everything. But, yep. You guys kind of spent a little bit more time down in the Sacratorum before heading back up, and half the party, or the majority of the party I should say, went to the airship hoping to repair it with the wood that was shipped to it, while Atya and Kryn met up with Holden, the Blue Barber, who had kind of managed to figure out that there was a banquet going on at the Lorekeeper's estate nights in the future, and that you guys could potentially get jobs working the banquet. So he sent you to a friend of his. Her name is Cal Cameron. She said that she would hire you, but you guys had to get a bag of Honduras apples and some giant goat's butter. With that task established, that's pretty much where we ended. Thunlin and Mushy and Yip and Belior did manage to get some work done on the ship, so it's starting to be a little bit more ship shape. So with that, we start off with Kryn and Atya as you two depart the bakery.
Like half a dozen baked goods.
Yep, you've got 6 cheese danishes.
Oh my god, I fucking love cheese danishes.
That's the shit right there.
It is
These
like
ones,
a legit.
These ones smell just especially delicious. You can tell
fuck.
Using all,
Kryn may not share these guys.
Atya's probably
to get back to the ship.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the bag like,
What? Like you wouldn't do the same. Right,
There were only 5 copper for the half dozen.
I mean, true. Plus, we can always come back for more. I guess. I mean, didn't really have any. Is there anything else you want to do in the city, Atya? Before we go back?
You guys do notice that it is starting to, the sun at this point is starting to set.
Yeah, we should just get back.
Everything is starting to get kind of covered with twilight. And you can see that there are, there are a couple of, you see a pair of gnomes dressed in shabby clothes, with kind of, coal or dust all over their face. Scampering down the street, and they are taking turns hopping on each other's shoulders to light the lanterns that are lining the streets of the city.
I'd like to sleep with our ship just to make sure it doesn't get stolen.
I mean, yeah, unless Atya wants to do anything else, I'd be like,
we go to the ship.
Yeah. Just gonna.
So you guys wind your way back through the city as the sun continues to set.
Actually, can I don't know. I just can Kryn do like a check to see if someone's following them? Because we've just done a lot of really shady shit. And like that wizard guy found him at one point. Then we got the red hand people. Any chance you could just keep an eye out, see if anyone's following?
Sure.
I mean, not that they wouldn't know there's a big freaking ship out in the goddamn front of the city. What is it? You cut off there.
Oh, sorry. Make a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's see, what's my perception? Come on, roll 20 load for me. There we go.
It's not great. No.
It's 2. Ooh, 18. That didn't...
So as you guys wind your way through the city, through a couple of turns, as you're kind of like keeping a paranoid eye over your shoulder, you start to notice that a rather pudgy-looking human wearing purple robes has been following you turn after turn. You start to get like increasingly worried about it. He's the only person that seems to be following you at all.
Does he look magic-y, like a wizard-type magic person? He has robes?
They're more like fine clothing. He looks kind of...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look, but we're being followed. Oh wait, she's gonna...
Yeah, she's gonna look.
Why did I say that?
There does appear to be a guy that is kind of following you, Atya. He's wearing purple.
Should we like go down an alley and jump the guy?
And kill him? Yes.
No!
I don't have much I can do to help us in combat at this point. That last fight was pretty draining.
Do I have any spells?
If he's not attacking us, maybe we can just ignore him.
I don't think you're with us, though.
I thought you were with the other ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
I mean, we could just head back to the ship. I mean, it's not like it's hard to find us anyway, so I'm not really sure what to do at this point.
I mean, maybe you can just lure him to
Let's
the ship.
just, like, take a whole bunch of, like, really random turns to see if he actually is following us. Just, like, really, like, sporadic turning.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Yeah, and I'll just do that. I'll try to wind even, like, take the long way out of the city and just wind through multiple streets.
Okay. As soon as you get off of the more main path, he does not continue following you. He just keeps going in another direction. He doesn't even glance at you as he walks by.
Oh, guess he was not following us.
Are you feeling a little bit paranoid, Kryn?
Maybe. Let's get back to the ship.
Yeah, let's get back to the ship.
Alright, so you guys get back on the main path and begin to wind your way out of the city. So the rest of you guys, the sun has now just about set, leaving you guys in mostly darkness, making it so you don't have too much light to work by as the day winds to a close now. It has been probably about 2, maybe 2.5 hours since you guys saw Atya and Kryn.
That's nice. How much work did we get done on the ship?
You guys got, a decent amount of work done. You got some wood sawed up and nailed into place. Various things like that, but, it's
how many more days of work does it look like we have until it can safely be in
I would
water?
say that you guys, based off of what you guys managed to do in 2 hours of work, it would probably take you guys another full 8 to 10 hours of work to finish. Depending on, sometimes it goes over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you never know. It's supplies, additional from. Thunden is thinking about wanting to continue driving everyone to work on the ship, but he's probably realizing everyone's pretty wore out from the battle. So he'll just go like,
Yeah.
all right, lads, that's enough for tonight. Let's take a rest, have a few drinks, get some supper in us, and call it a day.
Always with the drinks.
Of
He
course.
goes and like finds a chair, like puts his feet up and like pulls the hat down over his like eyes so he can sleep.
As you guys,
Dollar is gonna go to Sunday and say, "Right, friend, Auntie has been gone for a while. Do you think she's in trouble? Knowing her current state."
Thunden, over Belior's shoulder, you can see walking towards the field, Ati and Kryn in the distance.
I'm gonna. You might be right, lad. Maybe you should go and find him.
Right, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, I'm sure they're bound to turn up. Yeah, I'm sure you can't miss them. And he's gonna just point over towards them.
I turn around and say, right, here they are, okay.
I knew you were the man for the job. I knew you'd get it done.
No, but the drugs you said,
Ati
where are
and
they?
Kryn, you guys arrive to the airship.
How's the airship looking? Like did they do anything?
It looks quite a bit more polished.
Yeah.
Like you can clearly see the difference in craftsmanship compared to where the kobolds had been working and where Thulil has been working. So
Maybe he was actually telling the truth about fixing stuff.
Do I hear that?
I mean, that's just a comment to Atia when we're like walking up to the ship. So
no, you probably don't hear it.
I was about. Thunden's probably busy like looking the ship up and down and coming up with plans for what to do next, and also admiring his craftsmanship.
and the giant tie-dyed sails. Kryn will never let you forget. Yeah, just climb up onto the ship.
Yeah.
I'm back, food!
I'm just gonna say very loudly, like, okay, I got us a job. And yeah, Kryn
Guys,
has
just
food.
take all the credit, why don't you? Oh, yeah, no.
Oh yeah, yes, of course,
Now
Kryn.
you want to like get me in conversation. It's not like I, looked at people.
I'm sorry, Kryn. Are you okay? Are you you want to talk about something?
So now you want to talk?
Yeah, you're right. There's no time.
Okay.
And not
I'm not
just
food. And just sets it down.
Do you think something happened between those two? They seem like having a lover's quarrel.
I mean, I suppose anything's possible. I don't particularly pay attention to stuff like that, but you're
No,
a
you're
keen
right.
observer of the human
Your love
interactions.
story is more with the boat than a human being, I understand.
No, you're absolutely right.
I'm not joking when I said that, I'm completely serious.
The boat will never let you down. Well,
Very true.
except for when you decide to bring it down, of course, then it lets you down. Or if you try to put this on water, then it'll go down. You get what I'm saying.
I think
Anyway,
it's time for a
speaking-
drink, my friend.
Speaking of the job,
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, so we need to go to a banquet and serve the banquet.
Well,
do we get food
we
on the side, or are we getting?
well, I mean,
paid?
I got these, and he pulls out the cheese danishes.
How many did you eat on the way?
I'm stuck here because I personally love cheese danishes, but Kryn is also like not a selfish asshole.
Roll a d6, because there were 6 of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you can't decide, that is. That's just a fun little.
Yeah, roll a d6 here. 4.
Kryn holds up a box with 2 cheese danishes in it and a bunch of crumbs, and you can see like the greasy outlines of where there were 4 other cheese danishes.
Well, I imagine they'll have like meat and stuff. I like meat, chicken legs.
Yeah,
and such.
so the lore master is having like a party in 2 days' time, and our little blue friend got us a way to get in. So there's this lady who owns a baking shop called, what was it, the Dragon's Pancake or Pastry or some shit like that. I'm not. I know where it is. Her name is. Oh God, my writing is terrible, and you literally just said it. Kukuru? Blah blah blah. I can't say it. Right. Forgive me, I'm having some memory problems. But she'll let us. She's basically catering this event, and she'll let us like sneak in with her. Well, I guess she probably doesn't know what we're actually up to, but basically she needs some people to help serve, and she's willing to let us be those people if we can find her. So let's see, giant goat butter and where did I write down? Yep, yeah, the special apples though.
Humber apples?
Yeah, I literally cannot read. There's like, oh yeah, bag of Hanboro apples that apparently went missing from her old assistant. So we gotta find those. And then get some giant goat butter. Giant, or not giant goat, yeah, giant goat butter, yeah.
And you didn't think to stop by a general goods store, see if you could pick some up?
Well,
on the
she
way?
said that, like, they were, like, really hard to find, and you can't really, like, find them, and, like, her assistant was supposed to bring them, but they went missing or some stuff like that. I mean, we can all go back to talk to her tomorrow morning if you guys want to, like, you know, do your whole thing. I mean, I... Oh, also, the Belior, I did talk to the Bluebeard guy about if he knew anything about the Red Hand people, and he said he'd look into it.
Alright, thank you, Fred. However, you said something about serving at the party for high society people, right?
Yes, or at least I assume. I don't actually know anything about the Lore Keeper, or... Was it Lore Keeper? Like, what do you guys call him? The Lore Keeper, right?
Right, Lord Keeper.
Yeah, I don't know jack shit about him, so
Everyone,
I have honestly no idea.
Everyone, keep in mind when we go up to the manor, we could use some money. So if anybody could take a job that would actually make us like some money, that'd be nice.
Don't we have a whole bunch in the big hole?
Do we? I don't think we have.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
We have,
like, how much
A
is
little
that?
less than 4,000.
I can tell you exactly
Okay.
how much. We have 3,700 gold pieces left.
Right.
Right, but
go
I am not very familiar and comfortable with the high society people at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling everyone else about it, because I'm not either. So I'm hoping people.
Alright, good combo, my
Well,
friend.
I can
Silver
just
tongue.
change my appearance to fit in anywhere, so...
If Thundin didn't have his... he probably didn't because he was working. You point to his mohawk maybe, and the tattoos and be like, I don't know if I'd...
Well, to be fair, we'd be serving. So really, the tattoos and mohawk would probably fit in pretty well for a servant.
Oh, alright, I mean, if you would accept food from me, well, yeah, sure.
Why wouldn't they?
My plan is probably not to end up serving once I get in
To
there.
be fair, you don't have a skull for a face.
Right, but I also don't have that fancy mask.
I mean,
The trick you do,
that's
where
true.
you change your face. That's a interesting little trick. I know how to cook. I can cook. I could, help around in the
well, I
kitchen.
guess we could talk to her about that.
Alright.
Yeah, you can be in the background cooking with Belior and Yip.
And, Mushy.
Probably Moshi.
Probably,
yes.
too.
Oh, I should write a jingle. Like, if we're really gonna do this, we really gotta sell this.
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to, like, go through, like, whatever she's serving and, like, I mean, advertise and, be all, probably get, like, a small, cut, maybe 10%. Depending
Right,
on
of course.
sales. And, yeah, that.
You know what I
Sure,
think
that's
would be
something to
funny?
do with.
We should make something with mushrooms in it and then have the chefs bring it out.
That would be good.
You mean like a giant cake with a big mushy hidden inside? And she pops out if something bad happens?
It'd be a very, very big cake.
Yeah.
But alright. Let's go to that lady, whatever her name is, tomorrow and
God, my
see
writing's
what we need.
Calcameron?
There you go.
I don't know, don't
Oh,
ask
Cameron.
me, I don't know the name.
Yeah, her name is Calcameron. I believe it was the... Oh god, did I write it here? Dragon's Pancake or something like that, I believe. Probably not even close.
Sounds
Alright, well,
sexual.
let's rest tonight, have some few drinks, and go to whatever that lady is tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're gonna go long rest, then I'm gonna sub out Sanctuary for Guiding Bolt.
Okay, here's a better idea. How about no more drinking?
Don't you,
it's
tell
the
me how
last
to live
time-
my life.
I mean, last time I got kidnapped and like half a city got
Kryn,
murdered.
We
and,
got you back, didn't we?
There is a difference. There's a difference between getting drunk and having a few drinks.
Right, see, the big lad gets it.
Right, the little guy gets it.
Right.
Okay, first
You're
off,
gonna go to high five.
I jump
I've
off.
seen you two drink a few drinks. It doesn't stop at a few drinks.
Rubbish.
Because once you've had a few
Complete
drinks,
rubbish.
you have a few more, and then you have to have a few more, and a couple after that.
Okay, I'm really not trusting the dwarf right now, simply because of he's a dwarf.
Racist.
It's true, motherfucker. I've seen you drink. You have a drinking problem.
Is Kryn saying that to Thington?
Yeah.
The only drinking problem I have is when other people have a problem with it.
Uh,
I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm just pointing it out.
Good. So then I'll have a couple drinks.
Exactly. I'll join you with drinks.
Whatever. I'm just gonna go sit.
Kryn, you want a drink?
Hell no.
I agree with Kryn. This is no time to drink. And I go
Well,
to
what else
Kryn.
is time for? We're just resting. Have a nice meal, a few drinks, then go to bed.
Yeah, Dundin, pour me a pint.
It's
my boy.
customary. It's customary after a hard day's work, repairing, working on crafts and whatnot. Reward yourself with a pint or two, or three, however the spirit takes you.
While they're talking, can Kryn try to take one more of the chief danishes?
like stealthily.
Yeah.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check.
A high sleight of hand.
My passive perception.
16.
Pound.
You swipe a cheese Danish while they're all talking about having drinks.
How much do you
Nobody
roll?
notices.
Now there's just one.
Yeah, there's one cheese Danish left.
And I shall
Dude.
just sit and watch them fight over it.
Thundin is gonna get people some drinks and also take his pipe and pack it full of pipe weed and start puffing on it. And look at he's sitting in a way like around where everyone, I don't know where we would be, but wherever he is, he's like looking over the ship still and just
Oh yeah, do
Taking it.
airships have like a...
Still gonna be here tomorrow. You know.
right. But the point is, I don't want all the repairs that need to be done to be there any longer than they need. So I'm trying to plan what we do next. But don't worry, that's on me.
Well,
So
that's
then we'll
tomorrow's
replace-
problem.
Yeah, does anyone play some card games? I think that'd be some interesting fun for tonight.
I'll play game.
Yeah, I'll play a game.
It's always a little more
I
fun
mean-
with some money on the line, though, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's okay, I've got the whole money for the whole group. Go ahead, place your bets.
What are we playing?
Hey, Mushy, Is Mushy gonna join us?
Yeah, I feel like mush.
Right, I know I'm not the best at this, but I'm getting better, I swear. I know I lost some here and there, but...
Alex, does the airship have like a crow's nest or anything? I don't know if airships have crow's nests.
This one does not.
Damn.
Something
He'll find somewhere secretive he can just kind of sneak and just kind of... Or he'll basically probably just climb up and sit on one of the wooden railings because he's small, so he could probably fit up there pretty well. He's gonna sit up there, eat his Danish, and just keep a general eye of the area.
Alright. Yep, what are we playing?
I don't know. Shit.
Oh my god.
Games.
You guys have some drinks and you play a few hands of cards. Eventually you guys all go to sleep for the night. So everybody gets a long rest. So feel free to change your spell. Yep. And you guys wake up to the sound of birds chirping and to sunlight just kind of, filtering through your eyelids as you sleep on the deck of the ship.
That's gonna stretch very loud. He's like...
What time it is?
It's pretty early in the morning still. Probably sometime around 7.
I should build a sundial.
Since Atya sleeps less, could she try to go into the pastry puff and buy more cheese danishes before everyone wakes up?
So you make the journey to the Dragon's Pastry Puff, only to find that their doors are locked. They seem to be doing their morning prep.
Great.
Are we shot? Was it 7 a.m.?
That would have been before 7. That would have been at like
5. Oh, okay, I see.
Also, I really like that it...
You cut out.
Is it me or you cut out?
Yeah, he froze.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
There you go.
No.
Nope.
I was saying I loved how it's Hanborough apples. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, that was our first campaign.
Yes!
Yeah! When the small child got kidnapped. We saved him, right? Yeah, we saved the kid.
Yeah,
And I had a character die in back-to-back sessions.
Yep!
That's rough.
I feel like that's close to a record.
Yep.
If only I could have three-peated.
Next time. I believe in you.
Atya, you arrive back at the airship right around when everybody's waking up.
So we gotta find some stuff.
Hey friends, good morning.
Thundin, you said you are a chef of some sort. Do you know anything about, the ingredients that they need?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty good with, general cooking equipment. Wouldn't call myself a chef of sorts, but I guess could I try to rack my brain to see if I know of anything about those ingredients?
You probably, you would probably remember that the farmer whose land you're literally staying on right now has giant ghosts. But as for the apples, you know of Hanborough. They're famous for their apples. But
okay,
yeah.
Okay, no, there you go. Right, well, pretty sure I saw some giant goats around here. Just maybe the farmer has some, or we could make it ourselves, or I'm sure we can find Hanborough apples around here. Just gotta find the right market.
Alright, how will we but ask the farmer where we can find it? Maybe he knows. He's a farmer. Maybe he knows products like that. Maybe he doesn't have them, but where to find them?
That's a good lead.
Alright.
We should wait a bit. It's a little early to go knocking on his door. However,
I'm going to knock on his door already.
He should be awake.
Yeah. He'd be up like before
Yeah,
any
he'd
of
be
us.
up for sunlight.
As you climb down from the airship Bellior, you actually see him off in the field working with the goats.
Oi! Good man! Come here! Need to talk to you, friend.
How about you come here then? He yells back to you.
Alright, I'm coming!
Dundan's backing another pipe full of pipeweed and just looking over the railing, just watching this encounter.
Oh, nobody's coming near me? Oh, that's gonna be good.
I'm gonna
Oh, I'm
stand
going
at like
with you.
the wheel, like trying to look in, like I don't know, like the captain.
What you want?
Alright, you said you're coming
Butter.
near me, right?
We want butter.
Yeah, I got
What?
that.
We
I got
want giant goat butter, is that right, Atya? Giant goat?
Yes, giant goat.
Alright, how much you need?
I turn to Atya and how much do we need, Atya?
Did she specify?
I don't think she did. I don't have it on my notes.
Me either.
She did not specify. You
Oh,
guys
for
didn't
fuck's
ask her.
sake.
God damn. Well, Kryn doesn't.
Well, how much do you have?
I mean, what? Like, he just kind of shrugs.
Well, we need it pretty fast, so how much do you have ready for sale now?
I mean, I can I can sell you as many sticks as y'all need.
Okay, how many do you think we'll need for a banquet?
Oh, well, for a banquet, you probably need a couple hundred sticks, I would imagine. He says with like this big shit-eating grin on his face.
Well, then
that's
we'll
right.
take those.
Hold on,
Alright,
Atya, hold on, hold on.
But Bellior, we're on a rush.
I turn to Atya and say, Atya, shut up.
Fine.
Alright. How many pounds is 100 sticks?
Oh shit!
And
I
butter
don't
is
know.
not costing 1,000 gold, so don't try to fuck with me.
Kryn's just standing next to Thundin and yep, being like, "So, how long do you think it's gonna take for them to fuck this up?"
Alright, I think they're probably doing a good job right now. I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's too hostile. Bellior seems in good spirits, so I think
Then you hear, don't fuck with me, Lam.
give it 30 seconds.
I say 10.
You don't fuck with me. I'm the one holding what you want here, and they ain't no farmer this side of the straits that raises giant goats like I do.
Alright, I'm not saying you're a bad farmer, I'm saying your price is way too much for butter.
Listen now, it's
It's
five
butter.
gold a stick.
Inside check.
That's a very expensive butter.
He just kind of does the like one moment, and then he kind of gestures and has you follow him, and he goes into his larder and he pulls out one of the sticks. It's more of a log of butter.
Ah.
Gigantic fucking thing. He just, 5 gold per stick.
Right, a stick.
And you
That's
say we need 100
not
of
a
these
stick.
sticks for
Now,
a
you didn't
banquet.
give me a number. I was giving you a number. Hey.
Right, and you think in banquet people only eat butter and nothing else. You've never been to a banquet
that
like
is
that.
what I think of the rich folks. They do seem like they just eat the butter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do not eat just the butter, friend. However,
They're fat enough.
they could be mad enough to eat just butter. Yeah, that's right.
Kryn's gonna send a message to Atya. How's it going? You guys are kind of taking a while. You can respond to this message.
So how much, like...
It's going great, don't
realistically,
worry.
How many pounds would be like one stick?
Do you know how many pounds we need?
I'm just asking the GM, not the guy.
I guess probably it'd be like a good 10-pound stick of butter. It's a respectable amount of butter.
Hey, Thunden, you're a cook. How much butter does it take to, like, do bakery?
Well, it depends on what you're baking. Can Thunden try to, I don't know, whatever you want, like history or something like that, to see if he could think of...
If it's a giant stick of butter, I think that
I mean,
one
yeah,
would probably
pretty
be
much
enough.
like...
Alright, friend, we'll take 2.
I'm thinking too, but...
We'll take 2 sticks.
Alright, 10 gold.
Okay, fine.
Alright,
I pay
gold.
him.
10 gold.
You got a wagon for these?
I just carry them on my back.
Belior can carry them.
Put them in the giant hole.
Covered in
With the gold.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mix the gold. I'm not gonna mix the gold with the
Do you
butter.
know how dirty gold coins are? Jeez.
We're gonna poison everyone at the party with that.
Oh boy.
Not a bad idea.
No, I'm just carrying. I can carry the 2 sticks easy, so no problem on
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
So I just give them. 10 gold for the 2 sticks, and I'm gonna go back to the ship.
So you guys load the butter up onto the ship.
Thunden's gonna see, he's like, did you ask about the apples?
Oh crap, the apples.
Yeah, I cannot think of everything. You gotta go back and ask about the apple.
You told me to shut up! And she goes back angrily.
Because you would buy.
Yeah, goodbye, I'm going, Belior.
Better.
And I go
Dundan's
back to
gonna-
the farmer.
Hear them squabbling and look to... Yep, because I think we had this conversation. Right, I suppose that's why we're the captains.
Yeah, we need to work on our crew's morale. It's kind of terrible right now. Maybe
Yeah.
we should just, maybe we need to reinforce our, ship's, goals or motive.
Well, I
But-
wanted us to
but-
have a nice round of drinks last night, but no, Master Kryn had to be a wet blanket.
Hey, he's
Right.
a milk drinker. What can you say?
He's gonna nudge Kryn as he says that to kind of like let him know he's joking with him.
I mean, yeah, you're joking, but the last time you guys drank, like, half a city died.
Everyone dies someday.
Not usually by giant mechanical men.
No offense, but I mostly blame you for that at this point. I mean, I don't have anything to do with them.
Yeah, you know, that is fair. Queen's gonna depressingly walk away.
Oh.
Well, no, it's not your fault, lad. I mean, trying to live free, it's not on you. It's... We got your back.
Ooh, I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Woo!
No.
I mean, woo, as in, hey, our entire system got fucked.
Alright, so, you guys have the butter. What are you guys doing?
I'm going back to the farmer with the hatchet to ask for the apples.
Yeah, I went back.
So as you guys get back to the farmer, oh hey, y'all want to make sure you keep that butter somewhat cooled, otherwise it's gonna melt.
That I know, my friend, but thank you for the heads up.
That's a great point, yes. Listen, we
Alright,
need to
I-
find
how was
some
he keeping
humber
it then?
apples.
He had a larder, you know, it's basically like a basement where it's a little bit cooler. Yeah, kind of the best you can do.
Well, the weird part is that it's in stick form.
Yeah,
Technically, it would just be in, like, a metal canister because it's...
most likely he to keep it cool, he has some kind of magic going on.
I'm- The historical
ray of
part of me
frost.
is poking holes, way too many holes in the fantasy butter.
He's got a ray of frost machine down there that
Oh, yeah.
keeps it chill.
You know? Shut the fuck up, Mike! No.
I mean, to go off that, last night you said there was, like, no sword that was 7 feet long. There is a sword that's 7 feet long.
No, I said that the Highland sword is not.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Whoa.
That's fair.
And also, like, just because there is doesn't mean that that was a like, wieldy weapon.
I, I imagined like
spun around. So
I imagined the large goats like shitting out sticks of butter.
Exactly, that's how it works.
you have a very gross misunderstanding of how butter is made. But I like it.
So I'm sorry. What are you asking him, Belior?
No, actually, I was asking him about the apple, I think.
Yeah, I
What
asked
are you
him.
asking
Do you know where we can find Humber apples?
Maybe in Hanborough.
Closer than that, smartass.
No. Can't say I do.
Camarati is a
Those
charm.
gotta be pricey.
Yeah, money is no
Hey,
issue
you
if we can
better-
find them.
Well, I don't know where I would. I mean, maybe check in there's the Hoity merchant district right by the docks. You can check there. They usually get shipments in from the ocean, but it's fruit. How's it gonna ship?
The hoity-toity, you said.
Everyone in the city is hoity-toity.
Okay,
Right, friend.
we'll check there, thank you.
Thank you for the information.
Kryn's looking at Thunda because
You don't
You
want to stop
mentioned the
trampling
freaking
my
goat
grass.
shit.
My goats are trying to graze.
hey Thunda, you think you could take some of that goat shit and make a bomb out of it?
I. Oh,
You
you
make
mean the actual
fertilizer bombs.
I mean,
You can make bombs
potentially.
out of fertilizer.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to gather some, I could
Nah.
tinker around with it. You know.
Well, I just figured you were good with shit and walk away.
No, you're not wrong. Now Thunden's thinking about ways he could turn goat turds into bombs. Probably can't think of anything, but he's still gonna have fun with it.
Alright, let's do whatever we're doing.
I think we're coming back to the ship right now.
So what do you say?
He doesn't know.
So, well, he may have an ID, but he's not too sure. There is a market by the docks. Achia, what's the name again?
It's the hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity, exactly. Weird name, by the way. He said maybe there we'll find some apples, but not
We
sure.
should probably drop the butter off at the chef's on the way.
We should definitely do that, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's early morning, so it's probably like too hot out, but yeah, we should probably move on that.
It wasn't open when I went before.
Well, you went really early. It's like later now.
Yeah, you went at 5. It's now
You're
like
right,
8.
Yip.
True statement by Yip. Alright, friend. I suggest we go on the road to rub the butter and then go to the market, find apples. What say you?
That sounds like a plan to me.
Actually, I just came up with I have an idea. First, we need to figure out if there's a place in this town that sells magic scrolls. Cause I just realized, if I can find a scroll of locate object, we could probably just use that to find the apples.
That's an oddly specific scroll, though. I don't know if we'll find that here.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Well, how about that? Rub the butter, and then since it's a port city, I'm
I mean, we
assuming
can also
most
just
of the
ask
market.
around. I have no idea how hard it is to find apples.
I don't know, but most of the markets are gonna be conducted by the docks. I'm assuming this is a good place as any to start.
Okay.
Alright, let's go drop off the apples then.
No, the butter. We don't have the apples yet.
Or, yeah, butter, sorry.
He's not a good captain, my friend.
He's
I'll let you
learning.
then.
He's
Oh.
learning.
Hey, in all fairness, I said that out of game, so... That
So
wasn't
you
in
did?
your
Oh.
voice, that was in Will voice, that's me
How
not knowing.
convenient.
Oh, sorry.
So you guys make your way through the streets of the city, towards the Dragon's Pastry Puff. The
I don't know why I said pancake. I was thinking pancakes. They just sound good.
So this is why you were thinking pancake, because the sign that is hanging outside the door is a dragon that is curled up eating a pancake. So you guys all see this, dragon eating a pancake sign as Kryn and Atia lead you guys towards the bakery. You can see that the sign is switched to the open position, and there is just this lovely aroma of freshly baked goods wafting out of the store.
Kryn makes sure he has his halfling disguise and all that before he gets into the city, and he's just gonna walk right in. Good morning!
Ah, hello! Did you get those apples? Cal
Not
says she's in the back with arms.
yet, but we did bring the butter.
Oh, good! She gestures towards a door behind the counter.
With the two
Or to
giants.
Bellior.
So,
Yeah,
Bellior, you bring the you bring the big ass sticks towards the door that she gestured to. Opening the door, you can see that it opens up into this stone room, like lined with frost. You can see that there is a rune on the floor, and it's like emanating like a cold aura. It seems that she stores all of her cold goods in here. So, find a spot for the butter. These must be the rest of the people. She says, kind of looking around at all of you guys.
I just stay with the cold days,
Group.
just like home.
Are you sure you'll be good for this kind of work?
I mean,
Of course, I can speak very highly for my ship as me, Captain Stormscale, and my overseer.
they clean up better than they look. Trust me,
They'll
they're
be fine.
good at work.
What do you mean ship? Aren't you just simple farmers? That's what I was told yesterday.
Yeah,
Well, you see,
we're just
Yeah, he's just.
we've gotten into the fishing industry as well lately, so we now run out a ship and we fish over at the docks as well.
I kind of whispered to him, like, when he says ship, it's really more of like a rowboat. I mean, with his size, pretty much anything bigger than like a canoe is a ship.
It's kind of, Well, make sure you bathe before you come to work tomorrow, then, because I don't want you smelling like fish. Although there's no job if you don't find those apples. You've done the easy part.
Like, how
Are
many
you saying we
apples do
stink?
you actually need?
Oh, probably 24 or so. It's just a sack full of them.
And you said your old apprentice like lost them, is what you?
Well,
Your assistant? What?
yes, my assistant lost them. There's no chance you're going to find that sack. He says that he dropped them down a sewer grate. That idiot.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want those apples.
No, even if you did find them, I wouldn't want them.
Yeah, that is. Ugh.
You might want to check around with some of the vendors in the market stalls.
Right.
Is it the hoity-toity?
Wait, what?
The hoity-toity? Are you trying to insult me?
No,
yeah,
someone
right?
mentioned the hoity-toity for the apples.
Oh, the farmer.
She just kind of looks at you incredulously. Atia.
Which we are all farmers, so and yeah.
Well, I'm going to lead a bartender, 2 kitchen assistants, and then 3 servers for the banquet. Are you sure that your group is up for the task?
Absolutely.
A lot of people here very open to that bartender idea. I can vouch for that.
I could potentially help, and I happen to know a thing or two about cooking myself. I could perhaps lend a hand.
She peers at you. She says, "So long as you wash your hands."
He's just gonna look at his hands.
They're really fucking dirty.
He's gonna wipe them on his coat and be.
Oh wait, nope. Wait, do you have gloves on?
No, he does
Never
have
mind, I
gloves.
can't do shit.
They're fingerless.
I clean the part that is a glove with prestidigitation. I mean, if I could do that to, like, actual skin, I would never need to bathe.
By the way, I need the apples, so get to
Alright. Market. Right. Market would be market. Anyone else need anything? I mean, well, I figured these guys had questions. I mean, we just kind of told them we had a job, and I guess they're not. Oh, I guess no one's questioning this. Let's go buy the apples.
Nooden's a little intimidated, but.
Oh, by the way, ate those cheese danishes? They are absolutely perfect and amazing.
Thank you.
I give her like a 5 gold tip. That's how awesome they were. Bye. We'll find the apples. He leaves.
So you guys exit the shop. By this point, it's probably about 8:30 in the morning or so. So the streets are starting to bustle as people begin their day. Heading to their various works or to the tavern or whatever.
Oh, and keep an eye out for a fancy guy in a purple robe. I think he was following us last night.
I think you were just paranoid.
Is it? I mean, he was following us for a while.
He was just walking the same way we were.
Well, whatever. Let's go to the market.
Yes, let's go to the market.
Okay, so you guys wind your way through the streets again, towards the enclosed market area. It is kind of a bazaar of sorts where it is carved down into the ground, a ways down a sort of covered above to protect it from any rain that blows in from the coast. And then inside there are a bunch of stalls and tents that are set up with all sorts of merchants hawking their goods. Seems to be on a first come first serve basis. So all of the merchant tents here have set up much earlier in the day to ensure that they got a spot. So at this point, even at 8:30 in the morning, it is crowded and bustling as you guys enter the bazaar.
Try to find a fruit merchant.
Blankets! Get your blankets! Get your blankets here! I've got fresh bananas!
Yip's keeping
here.
an eye out for
Fresh
like
bananas by the dozen.
anything that might look like magical. Like
Fish!
for some
The
magical
freshest
items.
fish this side of the continent! We've got rocks here! Rocks from the Drakenlands! You can't beat our rocks! I repeat, try our rocks! Rock stew! Rock hats!
I don't know. I think Thunden's pretty good at beating his rocks.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
What is it with you? All and attributing sexual things to me.
As you walk by a stand, Yip. Ah, man of style! Come, browse my wares. I have a cloak just your size, chap.
Oh, sure. Let me see it.
He kind of pulls you really he literally just grabs your wrist and yanks you back towards the stall, and very quickly has pulled your hat off, and he's putting on an elaborate velvet red cloak that buttons in the front with a big brooch, and then a new hat that has beads that hang down from it, and he's trying to button a big belt on you. See, now aren't these marvelous? Ah, yes, and of course you need some rings to go with that, he says, and he's just sliding jewelry onto you. Now, 6,000 gold pieces, my friend. Of course, that's too expensive, However, I would let all of this go for the no price of 100 gold pieces.
A scam!
Let me think about it. Can I look at the rings and see if they're like real?
Yeah, so as you say, let me think about it, and you're looking at the rings, one of the rings, the jewel on it just kind of falls off. It looks like it was just glued on there, and it was like it's like a piece of glass or something.
Okay, so Yip would like kind of start taking off the rings, but then he pulls like he didn't like he had it under the coat or whatever, but he pulls it back out and he puts that one on and like kind of like shows it off a little bit. I think I might be set in that department. And after the coat, he kind of pulls back on his like it was like an orcish like seafarer's coat, right?
Yeah.
So he put that on and like his fancy hat and say, "I think I'm all right." And
you
on.
don't know what you miss out on, but all right, I know what I'm beat.
Sorry, a captain can't be caught wearing these pathetic rip-offs.
Oh,
Get the hell out!
snap, boy!
Doonan hears that and just kind of thumbs up.
So yeah, you guys continue to walk down the bazaar as all these merchants call out, yelling that they have, various goods.
I tell to Kryn, Kryn, don't you want to go to the rock store? You can get a friend for George, was it?
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, yeah. Actually, Kryn would directly go to the rock merchant.
Okay.
Hello, my friend. I've got the greatest rocks this side of Eddic.
What does the merchant look like? I need to know.
He's like a really, really like humongously fat human. He's like morbidly obese to the point where he's like sitting in the chair that he's sitting on looks like it's gonna like buckle under his weight. He also is like breathing really unhealthily. Like you can just hear him like, like that deep, like raspy, like fat dude breathing.
Yeah.
And he sounds like the giant goats.
I look at I look at the rocks. Are they
They just look like rocks.
There's no like fancy looking ones like.
No,
It's
they're
just
Just rocks.
I see you have a fine eye for rocks. Just 2 copper for any of these rocks you see in front of you, my friend. Or would you like a batch of my rock stew? He gestures to a pot of water that's kind of simmering. A couple of rocks are sitting in the bottom of it.
Just a question: when you were ever gathering such rocks, did any rocks ever fall on your head at any point? Just out of curiosity.
That's an odd.
I assume it's very dangerous to find certain rocks, maybe.
Not too dangerous. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
This might be the worst bazaar I've ever been to.
Can I use my
traveled around a lot.
stone gunning to look at the rocks to see if I can check anything related to the origin of the stonework?
Yeah. Yeah, make a nature check.
Oh, but whenever you make it, tell
it's
it
a
check
history.
related to the origin of stonework.
It's not stonework, it's just literal rock.
They just literal rocks? Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you say, nature?
Yeah. These might actually be rocks from the Drakenrun Mountains.
That doesn't impress him.
I'm gonna go to the rock merchant and be like, so they are really nice rocks, but how about a little information? He pulls out 2 gold. Do you know any fruit sellers in the market?
Oh, there's the banana man right there. He points towards a spade.
Anyone who sells apples?
Oh, there's old Plum Waffle, although he doesn't have much going for him right now. But I've heard him say something about some apples, maybe.
Well, thank you, and I hand him the 2 gold. And I take 1 rock.
That was not pot of dude.
And I give whatever they cost, like,
It
what,
was
2 copper?
2 copper, yeah. He's
Yeah, I
like,
give him 2 copper.
Oh, you got a friend for George. What's this guy's name?
Dead weight.
Okay.
Dare you equivalate George to these mere stones?
George looks like he's like a really like nice piece of like obsidian, and like there's like it's a black stone with white lines, and the white lines just happen to form a smiley face.
Oh.
So it's like a really like it'd be like you see that in the if you ever saw that name, like, what the fuck made this? These rocks are just Right, I go. Oh shit! I already forgot his name. What's his name again?
Plum Waffle.
Plum Waffle. Okay, we gotta find. Hey guys, we gotta find someone named Plum Waffle. I go to try.
He wants to buy some guns. I think he needs them like strapped on like the front.
Alright. I'm gonna try to not take offense to that.
Kryn's gonna go search for Plum Waffle.
Yep, there definitely is a firearm vendor. He's got flintlocks, blunderbusses, muskets. He's even got a duck's foot and a volley gun.
Take a pair of flintlocks.
I mean, yep.
How much would a pair of flintlocks be?
150 gold pieces.
Hey, Bellior, can I eat into the party fund for this real quick?
Sure, how much you need to spend?
150 gold.
Sure, here it is. I'll give you the money.
Awesome. So go ahead and pay up.
Do you want any of those exotic firearms that this guy has for sale?
Yeah, I'm trying to open Valda's, but for some reason PDFs don't want to open for me right now. I don't know why my
So the
computer
volley gun is 300 gold pieces. It does 2d8 piercing damage. It has the ammunition property, range 100/400, dry, heavy, misfire, reload, and then two-handed.
And then the volley gun, 2d8, ammunition 140.
Reload 10. Oh, you can shoot the volley gun 10 times before you have to reload it.
Yeah.
But it takes 2 actions to reload it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Where's the stats for the flintlock? Or sorry,
Page 294 of, or 296 of all those.
Yeah. 2d6 piercing damage.
Dry, light, loading, misfire.
Mm-hmm. Short range 30, long range 120. Boy.
God, I'm
Dude,
like scrolling through all of our information pages.
Yeah, we have so many goddamn fucking PDFs now.
Yeah.
That's why we get on the computer.
It's cool, but it's like goddamn. There's a lot of stuff to parse.
Alright, I think this is it.
Oh man, the duck gun.
Not the volley
Yes.
gun?
I mean, hey, that's what. What do you think I'm torn between?
What does twin shot do?
I can shoot 2 targets so long as they're adjacent to each other
That's fucking
with
sick.
1 attack. Yeah,
Same damage too. Goddamn.
yeah. Thunden is going to inspect the duck gun because twin shot I think is like one of the only properties I can't add to a weapon.
Yeah, so taking a look at this gun fin, and it's got 2 muzzles that branch out in either direction, so it looks like it'd be a little bit weird to aim, but yes, indeed, you'd be able to shoot 2 targets at once with it.
He's gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, there's a fine gun you got here. How much you selling it for?"
That one. That's an exotic piece, it is. I could let it go for 225 gold.
Thunin, of course, is going to try to haggle. 225 thing, you could barely aim it right. 175.
Now listen, I'd be taking a loss at that point. 225 is a fair deal. If you don't want it, I'll sell it to the next one who comes down the road.
200.
Again, Master Dwarf, you're wasting your time.
Right, fine, but I'm gonna have to modify it. Just 225.
225, and I'll throw in a bit of ammunition.
Oh, that's very kind of you, lad. And then I'm gonna look to Belior. Like, right, Belior, if you
Sorry, funds off limit.
wouldn't mind, pay the man.
Sorry, my friend, funds off limit for you today.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
You just made an enemy for life.
I'm just joking, and I just hand him the gold. Oh, friend, just a joke. Calm down.
Thunin, I'm surprised you haven't tried to make a warhammer with a cannon in it.
Well, don't you think have we had a moment's rest where I could and have ready access to a forge, lad?
I mean, you made my gun fancy.
And I made everyone's weapon fancy, and I upgraded some armor. Very
Have you?
time-consuming.
Everyone's.
Are you done bitching? Just
Yeah, no,
tell the man and let's go already.
Alright, fine. But I did. Your weapons are a piece of masterwork now. And he puts the 225 on the thing and takes the duck gun.
Did you want to get some ammunition for your guns? Yep.
Yeah. I'll get.
It's 2 gold pieces for 10 bullets.
How much ammunition did you give me?
He gave you 10 shots.
So 2 gold for 10.
Yep.
So I spend 8 and get 40. I'll do that.
Yep.
I mean, I still have like 52 musket balls left because I never really used my gun. Does anyone want any?
I have 129 musket balls.
Jesus Christ! Alright, never mind that then.
I mean, how much the weight is
I don't-
that for that many
I don't
musket
think
balls?
that's a good question. I don't think I saw
It's super
weight.
heavy.
Yeah, they
I got
do
it
have
in
weight.
point too.
Oh, okay.
Balls
They're much heavier than arrows.
for 10.
What
Yeah,
was
I
that?
got-
The musket balls weigh 2 pounds for 10 of them.
2 pounds for
the,
10 of them?
the bullets also weigh 2 pounds for 10 of them. Because I imagine they're just, smaller versions of the musket balls, basically, so.
I think we already did the math because I got it down as 0.2 and that's per one.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So how much gold did each of you spent? So I can take out
I
the.
spent 150.
I spent 225.
375.
But I got free ammo. So,
Alright. Got it. Thank you very much.
Oh, by the way, I found out where a fruit merchant is who might be able to sell us apples or something.
When you find out his name, you have no idea where he's
Yeah,
at.
so I asked this
Oh,
guy, do you know
yeah.
Plum Waffle?
Everett?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you know where he's at?
I think he's got his stand over, he points up towards the staircase to the north there. I don't think he's got anything for sale today, though, so... You sure you don't want to spend more money here?
No.
I think we've got
And
enough.
I walk away. I go to Plum. I go in the direction he pointed.
So, going in the direction he pointed, you do find a market stand that has literally no out and a sad-looking fat halfling sitting, like, very depressed looking. He's got a tweedly little mustache, and a little comb over. But he's just looking sad as you guys are walking by.
My friend, what's with the glum face?
Are you Plum Waffle?
Yes,
Yeah, a little.
yes, I'm Everett Plum Waffle. What can I do for you?
Well, we were in the market for some apples and heard you sold fruit. Specifically,
I'm ruined.
what happened?
he's like sobbing. He's got like a big snot bubble like coming out of his nose. The Port Authority. They took all of my goods. I'm ruined. I'll never be able to pay all of my bills
Why'd they do that?
Why did they take it?
because the Port Authority captain is cruel, tyrannical bastard.
Alright, I'm thinking of a little compromise here. Did you have any Hornborough apples included in those products?
He wipes away the. Yes, I think I did.
Okay, I have an idea. I'll try to get you back the rest of your products and we'll take the Hornborough apples.
Why, if you managed to get my stock back, of course you could help yourself to the apples. Of course. You'll want to talk to, Port Captain, Bryhorn.
Alright, I'll do that.
And where
Or
can we
Captain
find him?
Bryhorn.
He's, usually in the, Port Authority building by the docks.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
I mean, just in perfect honesty, I have no intention of talking to them. We could just go try to find where they are and take it.
I mean, we could also just try negotiating and seeing why this guy took all of the merchant stuff. I'm just saying, not everything has to be, hey, let's destroy, burn down, and kill everything in sight. Like, literally
I mean,
every time
I
that
was
we've
hoping
ever
we
done
could
anything.
Maybe get in and out quickly and not get caught, but
I mean...
me and Belior are very stealthy.
Especially Belly.
Yeah. I'm very,
I
very
mean-
stealthy.
I feel like this is just gonna end
Kryn,
badly no
what do you
matter
want
what.
to say?
We could try talking to him first, and if that fails, then we rob him.
I mean, they
Alright,
already
you
said
do
he
the
was an
talking,
asshole. I don't
you
feel bad
rob.
about robbing him.
Well, first off, we should probably figure out where he is, because if he took all the merchant stuff, it might not be like... I find it hard to believe they would keep all that at the guard barracks or wherever a fish... What was that? Wherever that fucking place is. They probably have a warehouse we gotta find, and then we probably have to do some sort of Mission Impossible type fucking robbery, and it just seems like a lot of work.
Mission
Uh,
Impossible? What
It's
is that?
No, it's the first mission from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. When the dude
Oh.
does the sugar.
Yeah, he doesn't even get the sugar, though.
Yeah, he doesn't, but we get what we want, and that's all I care about.
Hey, no. We decided to help this fellow, and we need to do that.
I mean, if we can't grab the rest, I mean, too bad, bro.
That's why we talked to the person first. Okay,
Yeah,
show
talk
of
to them,
hands.
figure out where they
Who's
were.
up for talking like normal, like organized people, and who wants to rob the fuck out of this guy?
Alright, you talk while we do the robbing.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan. You distract him.
Oh, we are so fucked.
What, you not good at talking to people?
Yeah.
I thought you were
Hey,
great.
I've never gotten caught stealing anything before.
That's not
Okay.
true and you know it, but that's alright.
Okay, well, Belior was there to fix the problem when I was.
That is
I
very true.
have an idea of how we can find out where he might be stashing them.
Alright, we found a way of stashing them. You talk to him, we rob him, we got the apples.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I was gonna have this whole plan of like maybe dressing up as like some sort of really rich, fancy merchant, asking to see if I could store some goods in a very safe location. Maybe, I mean, if the Port Authority probably have like a safe place like that, maybe we can figure out where the merchandise is, then we might be able to rob it. Or, you know, maybe this guy just didn't pay his fines and we just pay his fine.
I think you overestimate our acting skills.
I think you underestimate mine.
Well, if you wouldn't do that
We
by
should.
yourself, you can.
Maybe we should give Kryn a chance.
Alright, I'll
Much as
go
I
as
don't like to say,
bodyguard.
his methods generally, so far, have seemed to work in our favor. Might be worth a shot. In worst case scenario, we rob the place blind.
Well, I don't
or
think
hold
I'm
him
gonna
at
help
his
either
gunpoint.
way. So while you go in and talk to him, I'll go look around for stuff to steal. Or
Right.
What
specifically
is
the
it with you and
apples.
stealing? Are you like... Are you
It's the most
clocked out?
efficient. It's the most efficient way to gain things that aren't yours.
I mean, I
If
wouldn't
you're-
say the most efficient.
If you're, I mean, going to be perusing around, I feel like an extra set of hands. You might find some useful trinkets for her.
I
Okay,
have an
quick
idea. I'm
question.
big and
Who wants to
strong.
be invisible?
That wouldn't be necessary on me. I'm gonna go as your bodyguard.
Okay. Because I can... Oh god, I believe it lasts an hour.
Oh, Mushy.
1 hour,
Be
yeah.
good. Mushy might be a good companion to have, you know, invisible by your side in case things turn out. Mushy, how do you feel about being invisible for a bit? You know, just in case. For Kryn.
Oh no, I was saying if if you guys are gonna break into someplace, I was like, do any of the non-sneaky people that are doing this want to be invisible? Or even the sneaky people, like, I mean, I haven't used the spell yet, so I'm very excited to see if this even works.
I mean,
we don't know if we need to rob them yet.
maybe
I'll
we
take
find
it. 'Cause I
out.
very much want to rob them.
Yeah, you see, at this point, there's no discussing this. These guys have already decided they want to rob him, and it's kind of like, yep, let's do that. I can still go talk to the guy and see, like, what the actual deal is. I can, better idea. I can act like some super rich guy who was going to get some merchandise from that guy, but then these guys took it, and now I'm trying to figure out where my merchandise is.
Oh, that's a good.
Yes,
That's a
you do
great
that.
idea. Yep. Do you know how to pick a lock?
I know how to blast open a lock.
Right. That might make stealing a little bit more tricky. Maybe I.
Well, if it goes wrong, we can run back to Belior. That usually works out for me.
Right. Maybe I accompany you. Try to pick the lock. I have
Yeah,
the.
sure. I've never had a stealing buddy before.
Oh, this will be
You could be
grand.
I could be your spotter.
Oh yeah. Grand
This is gonna
adventures.
go
I see
horribly
now.
wrong.
Yippin' Thunden.
Captain and overseer.
Things of the world.
We are so fucked.
And no, you'll have fun. With the dressing up and making fancy talk.
You're just jealous of my acting skills.
I didn't want to say it.
So,
Okay, so Thunden is gonna go with Yip to pick lock for him.
and
We have no idea what we're stealing. We're just looking
we
around.
don't even know where it is. That's
No,
what,
but
You're just picking every lock.
you know
I
what?
mean-
You guys go do that. I'm gonna go find some maybe an outhouse or somewhere where that no one can see me, and just change it to some really fancy looking hill dwarf.
nice.
Like
mean,
very
it's a-
well trimmed beard, very like fancy clothing, like I'm an uptight motherfucker.
So kind of the opposite of Thunden.
I think Alex might have
Pretty
went.
much. Oh,
Alex, you okay?
Yeah, I'm still here. No worries.
okay.
Nah,
Like,
tornadoes
oh, shit, is
here.
there? Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry.
I've been looking for it because I've been looking over my stuff and like Floss. Oh, I want to steal shit. I need to find a reason to steal shit.
Oh boy.
So what
Right.
exactly are you guys doing though? I mean, I understand you guys want to steal stuff, but like as of right now, you guys are just standing in the middle of.
I imagine like we're gonna go try to find like this outpost or whatever that they were looking for, and we're just gonna wander around that general area looking for a warehouse or something to just steal shit from.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no,
not
I mean,
necessarily the apples.
I mean, when you guys arrive in the port district and find the port authorities building, you do notice that it seems to be like a kind of like office type thing in the front, but a big warehouse in the back. So,
Right.
Look for
So,
guards.
so anybody who would like to can make a history check. Besides, but not everybody. So one of you make a history check.
What's my history?
So you guys-
Oh, never mind. My history is 0.
I'm gonna say
I don't know. Is Yip smart? Probably not.
Actually, you know what? I don't think Yip even needs to make a check for this. Yip, out of all of the people, you would probably definitely know this. While most cities throughout Edigan their ports are ran by the Orcish Wayfinders Guild. These ports, being parts of these merchant princedoms that are kind of swear fealty to Teldaria, they are fully autonomous with their trade, so they don't actually let Orcish Wayfinders sail through here. They actually lock up the Ten Wheel Straits with their ships, and the port authority is like directly controlled by the merchant prince, who's in charge of the city. So like, it's pretty much like a city-state ran port. So like, this is all, you know.
Hey guys, we're robbing the government. I love robbing the government.
The city
you love
government.
robbing everybody, and then I have to fix your mess.
You're so good at doing it.
I know. Plus, you share your goal with me sometimes, and you buy me drinks.
Right, well, Kryn's gonna go ahead and do his whole plan of looking like a really fancy little dwarf with a really, like, well-shaped beard and, like, a really big curly mustache.
I'd say we
Okay.
let like Kryn do his thing first, just because he's like the distraction, kind of. So
Yeah, if anything goes wrong, I could just go invisible and get the fuck out.
Thunden's gonna
Alright.
look to Mushy. Mushy, you feel like a heist? You wanna keep Kryn company? Where you feel safest? Where you feel you'll be the best of use?
I'll like waddle a little bit towards you.
Right.
Well, we
Mushy's
should
with
probably
us.
split these teams up 50-50. So Ava, you go with Kryn. Kryn seems good at pulling you down a little bit sometimes.
What the hell is Ava?
Ava? Who
Who's
the
Ava?
hell is yeah?
Gotcha.
Ava.
Yeah,
Hey, at least
Atya
you
would go
didn't
with
say
Kryn.
Mika.
That's true.
For the longest time, we couldn't stop.
I still can't stop sometimes.
Yeah, I know. it's
Yeah,
like,
it's a good name. I like it.
Alright, so it's decided then. The heist is on the way.
at first, we can probably. I mean, we do have quite a bit of gold. We could probably just, bribe some
Okay.
people.
Then I'll come with you because I have the gold.
Exactly. You are my bodyguard and keeper of coin.
That is
But don't
correct.
bother spending the gold, because we can steal it.
Well, I mean,
Right.
if you find out where they keep the gold, we could just take the gold anyway.
Alright, so the plan to steal apples and gold. And maybe magic items if you find some.
Wait, what?
And-
Steal it all.
Oh God, we're so
Alright, hold on,
fucked.
my friend. Mushi is coming with you, right?
Yeah.
No, alright.
Right.
So you've got some
That's-
muscle.
So Kryn, Atya and Belior, you guys are going into the building?
I'm
Yep, and
following.
I'm
Yeah.
being very, like, posh and kind of, like, slightly looking down on everyone. Kind of acting like this place is really dirty.
So you guys stride into the Port Authority building. It is more or less a just kind of basic office setup in the opening here. There is a long counter that stretches down past the door, and there are quite a few paintings of like waves and boats and shit on the walls, and nautical decorations. Like there's like an anchor hanging up on one of the walls, and like a harpoon and some stupid shit like that, you know, some rope probably. You can see behind the desk, or behind the counter rather, there is like a doorway that goes into a back kind of singular office with a desk, and you can see that there's a human wearing like sailor's clothing sitting at the desk who's filling out paperwork.
Oh, yeah, you there? Could you be of assistance?
Just a moment. Person continues to fill out paperwork.
Alright.
Sets down his quill, slowly stands up, and then walks over to the counter. Yes?
I'm wondering if you can be some assistance to me. I recently purchased a shipment of Hansborough apples from a merchant named, what is this person's name again? Plum Waffle, and apparently he tells me that my merchandise has been confiscated by you.
Well, it's not his. He should have never sold it to you. I suggest you return to Plum Waffle and get your money.
I am in great need of these apples and would like to know... Damn.
Now,
Is there anyone who is willing to sell them?
I don't know. I suggest you search around with the merchants. However, those apples were not declared in Plum Waffle's manifest. Neither were many of the other goods that he shipped in, and therefore they have been seized.
Father. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I'm not as smart as Kryn. Is there... God, am I gonna try this?
I knock on Kryn. Hey, boss, maybe we can buy them.
That is what I'm asking, to see if perhaps he knows of anyone in this city who might actually have a manifest, or someone who bought them in legally.
I mean, from him, what they gonna do with the apples? Just let them rot?
Well, actually, that's true. What are you going to do with the apples? Could we purchase them from the...
Any goods that have been seized are given to the crown to be sold.
I will buy them from the crown!
It is a lengthy process. I suggest you check back in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, I don't suppose there's any way we could expedite this, and, shit, I only have 30 gold on my person.
Oh,
Do...
gold, remember.
Would let's say 150 gold grease any wheels?
I don't suppose you're speaking of bribing a crown-appointed official.
Of course not.
Good. Because if you were, I'd have to have somebody arrest you, now wouldn't I?
I suppose, guess there's nothing for,
It's nothing
You're,
personal, friend. I suggest you take it up.
had to go to the one fucking place where there's an actual government worker who has fucking dignity.
I wouldn't let my own mother bring goods into the city without declaring them. I'm almost full of shit. This dude's not a tyrant, he's just doing his job.
Right. Well, at least there's one good thing. There are some people in the city with dignity. Alright, Looking around, does there look to be any, like, door that leads to a back room, maybe? Like, there's just, like, an office, like, there's...
Yeah, so on the other side of the counter. So it's pretty much like counter, and then it wraps around, and there's the door to his office. And then on the other side of the counter, there's also a door that leads into the warehouse.
But at least hope that your warehouse is tight enough not to have rats, and I guess I walk out.
He just kind of rolls his eyes and goes back to his work at the desk.
The man has too... Oh, God damn it, that guy has way too much fucking dignity for a city official.
I don't think
Right,
it's
I
big
go-
to make sense. Being a prick.
Oh wait, they probably already went to go freaking try and steal shit.
Okay,
I was
so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say Thunden would
As-
have unequipped
yeah, so-
his chainmail, knowing it would hamper him.
So, while they were inside talking to this dude, let's backtrack. So, Thunlin and Mushy and Yip, you three see the other three go inside. What do you do?
I mean,
Alright,
Take it off
guys,
your
I'm just
chainmail,
trying
you
to look
said,
for a back
Thunden?
door.
yeah, he's not gonna have his chainmail on.
How
so
long
he's-
does that take to take off?
Oh, that's a
I
good
think
question.
like 10 minutes.
10 or 20.
So you spend the entire time they were inside taking off your chainmail.
No, since time is of the essence, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you go to start taking off your chainmail, and then you realize that this is gonna take you a while.
Yeah,
Thunden, just get me in the door and I'll take it from there. I'll bring Mushy with me. She's not wearing anything loud.
alright, I'll keep a lookout. And then I guess we're going to...
I'm looking for a back door.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of follow the wall around towards the back of this warehouse. You can see that there is a large wooden gate that is blocking you guys from entering like a area behind the warehouse.
Hey, Thunden, give me a lift.
Well... Wrong person to ask for a lift. How tall is it? The gate?
I would say a good 10 feet tall.
And how tall is Mushy?
How tall is Mushy?
I think she was actually big or this
I don't know. Let me.
Get super mad so that you can grow.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I could reach. I'm gonna throw you. Fucking yeet you. You know?
I mean, he is really small.
I feel like a huge mushroom would be a...
Well, so, I mean, maybe like.
You did not record how tall you were.
No,
You put medium for your height.
yeah, I don't know.
That's no help.
It's not like. I mean,
No, you're supposed to decide how tall you are.
alright, I'm 7 feet tall.
Alright, I don't think you're 7 feet tall though.
Why not?
You're like, okay, so you tell me I'm gonna decide how tall I am, and then you tell me
Okay.
I'm gonna decide.
I imagined her being taller than Bellior. Like, I imagined Bellior being like...
Almost 8 feet
a little
tall.
bit shorter. You're
Alright,
8
yeah,
feet?
Dundon's gonna look at the gate and try to see if, like, very gently try to see if it's locked or unlocked.
It seems to be barred on the other side.
Oh, son of a bitch. Lock picking doesn't
Here,
help.
guys, I'll take care of it. Pulls out a flintlock.
No! He's gonna put the flintlock down. If we're gonna do any blasting, he's gonna pull out his musket. But let's not resolve to that just yet.
Oh,
Maybe,
shit.
maybe Mushy could toss you over.
Mushy, think he can give me a solid throw?
Solid yeet. I will nod my head.
Alright. Mushy, make an athletics check. To
Alright.
yeet. Make an athletics check to yeet.
Come on, Mushy.
I hope I get it.
Press
I
A
should.
to
Hey, 16,
Alright, so-
not bad.
So Mushy, grabs you by the like arms, lifts you up, and then just yeets you over the gate.
Yeet.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you go flipping over the gate.
I'm good at these, right?
You land gracefully on your feet with just a little puff of dust. You have landed in a completely empty courtyard as far as people go. There are various crates that are kind of lining the fences of this courtyard, and you can see that there is a big door that goes into the warehouse proper. You can also see behind you the gate that you just got thrown over. It does have a big wooden bar that has been lowered down across it to prevent it from opening.
He'll lift the bar and say, "Hey, Thunden, you keep watch. Mushy, help me look for some apples." And Yip's gonna get down like almost on all fours and like quickly dashing from crate to crate, checking them.
Okay, so you find most of the crates seem to have largely mundane items in them. Like rolls of silk or like imported cloths or various foodstuffs. There is even a crate with some, crafted looking weapons that seem to have come from maybe the Drakenrun Mountains. They seem of dwarvish make. As you move into the warehouse, it is very dimly lit. You can see that there is a table towards the where the front of the warehouse could be that is between two doors with a table and a guard sitting at it next to a candle. He's just kind of sitting there bored looking, not watching the warehouse. He's just staring at the wall.
Yeah, so Yip will like creep up into the back of the warehouse.
Okay. Are you going in as well, Mushy?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Both of you guys give me a stealth check.
This is gonna go great, guys.
All comes down to this.
Oh my god!
So great.
I did fine.
Okay, so Yip,
That's sad.
as you start to creep into the warehouse, something that is on the floor, you step on it and it rolls out from under your foot and you begin to fall backwards. You almost let out a little yelp, but Mushy comes up behind you and catches you and just clasps its hand over your mouth, making it so muffling your sound, and then pulls you behind one of the crates. So for a second, the guard kind of turns around and like looks and then shrugs and goes back to whatever he was doing. He's kind of, it looks like he's carving something on the desk or on the table.
Thanks for the save, Mushy.
You from where you guys are behind the crate, you can see down one of these lanes that's between the boxes, an open crate that in the front near where that guard is, and you can just see hanging out of it a sack that is labeled Hanbro apples.
Okay, so he's gonna run over to that, still keeping an eye on the guard and looking over for...
You're gonna run over to it?
Like, he's going quickly, he's not like sprinting.
Okay, alright. Go ahead and give me one more stealth check as you move up to grab the sack of apples.
That's
alright. You slide down the lane and peek over it. You can see the guard isn't paying attention. You swipe the apples out of the crate.
He'll go back. He'll kind of go back to Mushy and like say, if you care about getting the guy all of his stuff back, you can. But it seems like we don't need to do that anymore. So I'm prepared to just take this back to him.
So I'll shake my head like no, and like I'll like come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so you guys head back outside into the courtyard, where Thunden, you actually hear somebody talking on the other side of the fence. You hear Thunden's voice, and then after a moment, you recognize Kryn and Atia and Belior's voices as well.
He like walks out like whistling, like the bag slung over his shoulder.
That motherfucker.
Good job.
The
Let's
one
go.
fucking city official who isn't a corrupt piece of shit.
I told you, we just had to steal it from him. The most efficient way to take things that aren't yours.
I mean, at that point, I could have just gone invisible, walked in there, grabbed the apples, and walked the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's just I wasn't invisible.
The secret ingredient to these pastries will be crime.
Boo! Boo!
God damn it.
Boo! Boo!
This was very bad. Very bad. Chuck.
Alright, so you guys bring the sack of apples back to Cal. Yeah, so you guys make your way back through the streets towards her shop, and enter. Her face like lights up as you guys come in with the apples. Did you actually find a sack of authentic Hanborough apples?
Yes, don't ask where we got them.
Yeah, it cost us an arm and a leg.
Oh, I was about to ask wherever did you get them, but I suppose it won't matter too much. Bring them over here. Let me see them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll bring him over.
She opens up the sack and just takes like a big whiff. Yes, these are true Hanborough apples, all right. Well, you've got tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, right as the sun is beginning to set. Be
Meet
prepared.
here or meet at the...
We'll be meeting at Lord Aldrin's estate.
Lord Aldrin, okay.
Now, I've got uniforms for you. Some finery to wear. Since obviously you can't go looking like vests. And I would encourage you all to visit one of the city's bathhouses to clean it up. I do encourage my staff to be on their best appearance. Maybe lose the giant ugly beard.
Oh.
Are you talking to me?
Well, you know, most people don't like hair in their food. Although I suppose you could work as a bartender. Although you will my kitchen if you have that beard. I tell you that.
Well, the beard stays, so I guess I'll work behind the bar.
So be it. Either way, tidy up for tomorrow. I won't
Gonna take me
hesitate
long.
to lose you on the spot if you come looking like a band of ruffians.
We are so fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get wasted tonight.
Right, clean up time!
Right. That's good, my friend. That's good.
Right. Off with you. I have many preparations to make before tomorrow. So, you guys leave the bakery. Now what? It's probably about 1:30 at this point.
Kryn, you said there was some gambling casino or some shit you wanted to go to, right?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that. I mean, I guess we could try and do that. I mean, we do have to bathe at some point.
Well, we can go do that, catch a bath on the way back to the boat, and then
Okay,
get up in the
that's
morning.
true. Right. I mean, we could go scout it out, I guess.
Yeah, I was at card games, so. Go
I was
see-
also one. I mean,
Just to clarify, you're talking about the Giants Gambit?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a casino
It's
per
not-
se. I thought it was more of a
casino.
just like an inn or a tavern of some kind. But I was seeing if maybe we could find some kind of magic shop place that might be able to sell scrolls.
Yes, I too would like to look for that for scrolls and blueprints.
I got at least a couple I wanted to see if they have. Well, let's see. It's 1 in the afternoon. It really depends. Should we check it out in the middle of the day, or should we wait more towards evening? Because remember, this party is tomorrow night, so we could literally just bathe on the before 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'd be fresh and clean.
That's probably a smarter idea.
We could spend the day shopping for anything we need for either tonight if we check out that tavern, or tomorrow when the party, we need to do the party, and then tonight we can do that if you guys... I mean, if you guys want to. I'm not particularly... Oh, let's see. What is this? I believe it's the second one. But yeah, I just... It's up to you guys if you want to go do that.
Oh, I've got some work on the ship to get done, so I'll probably put her off over to there and get to work.
If there's anything you wanted from a shop, let me know and I'll make sure to look for it.
If you happen to find any blueprints for weapons and armor, whatnot, if you happen to find a fancy firearm that catches your eye, maybe a slips in your pocket, I don't know. It's a crazy world out there, but let me know what you find. And that reminds, speaking of blueprints, I know I got a blueprint, Alex, but I don't think...
Yeah, I keep forgetting to figure out what it's gonna be.
No worries, no worries.
No, that all the worry is I need to figure that out. This is my bad.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. Don't worry about it. Like, I don't have the time or the means to right now. So, like, I think you did say it was a firearm of some sort, though.
I don't remember that.
I'll have to check it. We'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, so Thunin's going to the ship. Some people are going shopping. Who's doing what?
I'm probably going with the Thunin to the ship. Do some
Well, she's
manual
probably
labor.
going to the ship.
Atia's going with Kryn.
Yeah, Kryn's gonna go see if he can track down some sort of magic shop that sells like scrolls and maybe some kind of magic items. Oh, Belior, before you go, any chance does the whole weigh anything? Because I think we kind of need money if we're gonna go shopping. Because I only got 30 gold on my person.
I think it just weighs as much as, the kerchief.
Oh, so, any, chance, Belior, I could just for now, could we, grab the whole?
Sure, my friend. And I just hand you the portable hole.
Alright, how much money do we have left in that?
3,305.
3,305. Okay, so how, let's see, I wrote down somewhere that because I used up my portion of the gold already, at least some of it. Okay, I still have 466 gold left of my share. Okay. Right, see if we can find a shop.
Yeah, with some asking around and some searching, you do find a shop that sells a limited assortment of magic items and scrolls.
Just wondering, how much would I get for those, was it Eyes of Charming?
The merchant actually tells you that he is not in the market to buy anything at the moment.
Ah, okay. I'll have to save that for a different, well, believe I got like 2 scrolls that I know I absolutely want to see if I can get a hold of. Both 2nd level spells. So if he doesn't have any of those, I won't even bother asking. But I'm looking for locate object and see invisibility.
You said those are both 2nd level spells?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got both of them. They both cost 75 gold pieces. So 150 for the 2 of them.
Alright. I will go ahead and nab both of those. Oh, and like, let's see, how many healing potions? Is there like a limit to how many healing potions he has on him? Just standard.
I think we had just bought some. I don't know if we need them, or if, I
I
don't.
mean, all I know is I got 1 on my person, so I wasn't sure if we needed. Like, does anyone else have any?
I think Thumden has 1.
He's got 3 potions of minor healing.
I mean, I'll spend another 150 to get that.
Oh, I actually don't have any.
Right, so that's 300 gold, basically, off my 466.
I miss my amulet of the drunkard.
That was a good one.
I love that.
Actually, no, I mean, I would specific. Does he happen to have an amulet of the drunkard? I think that's like a common magic item.
No, but he's got a Qual's Feather token.
What does that do?
He has the bird token, which you can use an action to toss the token 5 feet into the air. The token disappears and an enormous multicolored bird takes its place. The bird has the statistics of a rock, but it obeys your simple commands and can't attack. It can carry up to 500 pounds while flying at its maximum speed, 16 miles an hour, for a maximum of 144 miles per day, with a 1 hour rest every 3 hours of flying, or 1,000 pounds at half speed. The bird disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day, or if it drops to 0 hit points. You can dismiss the bird as an action.
How much does that cost?
He will sell it to you for 600 gold pieces.
Ooh! I'll have to talk to the rest of the group for something that.
Hey,
I buy it.
no, wait, hold up, Adia. Let's chill out for a second. We might be able to buy multiple items and get a group item discount. Yip looks for like any like rings or something. He's kind of into rings.
Let's see. He's got. He's got a ring of jumping.
Okay.
That would have come in handy for that door.
I can take that. How much is that going to be?
120 gold pieces.
And that doesn't require attunement, does it?
It does.
It does? I'll go ahead and take it. Attunement slots aren't, like, at all a problem right now.
Plus, a spring-loaded Yip sounds kind of fun.
I think it's just pretty useful. For
absolutely.
High places and stuff.
Without a doubt.
There are literally only 2 rings. Nope, 3 rings that do not require attunement.
Oh,
the
wow.
ring of swimming, the ring of 3 wishes, and the ring of water walking. And
I didn't know if the spell storing one did. I guess it does probably. That's
it
pretty
does,
good.
yeah.
It's a pretty good ring.
That is a good ring, yeah.
I know a lot of like the different books and stuff have like a lot of really cool magic items.
He also has a ring of telekinesis.
Yep, likes being loud.
No, not telepathy, telekinesis.
Oh. Oh, well, I have Mage Hand, so... and I think that's what that does, is literally just allow you to cast Mage Hand.
I think it's a little bit more powerful than Mage Hand, like you can move bigger things.
Yeah.
I think Mage Hand only has like a 5 pound
I think
lift
10.
limit.
I believe. I'll have to check. I would have to check, but. Yep, 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Ring of Telekinesis he has is 300 gold pieces.
I'll take the jumping one, I think. If we do the jumping and then the, weird... What was it, the other thing? It was like the...
Qual's Feather Token.
Qual's Feather Token. I mean, if it can lift, like, 500 pounds, that's like... If we're ever, like, trapped on a very tall tower, and we somewhat... Like, if one or two people are stuck on a very tall tower and they need a way down, flip that, grab it, and it flies you down. Instant parachute, too.
Trying to think of anything else, but...
Actually, how much would it cost for a Scroll of Comprehend Language? First level spell.
30 gold pieces.
I will get 2 of those.
Okay.
That's not even concentration, so I could just cast that and understand anything anyone's saying at that party.
Eventually I do want to get a magic hat, but I don't think that's now.
Do you have some kegs of ale and roasted meats?
Yeah, the magic shop
He
has...
looks at you like with just this look on his. It's like, no.
That's what Thunden is doing before we get to the ship on our way out of town. He's
Are
buying
you sure
those.
you're not smoking some brisket in the back?
Oh, I need to get a portable, or like a forge for the ship and a smoker now. Oh, I like that.
I have a smoker.
Oh, they're legit. I got a green egg meat for me.
He also he has a rope of climbing.
Ooh.
So this was just because you mentioned it, and this was something I've been meaning to ask you. So my understanding with the craftsman class is the 3rd level magic items that I have access to. I basically just need to spend 100 gold and like crafting time, and I can make those, right?
Yeah, if I haven't read your class very much, to be
Okay. No, I meant to ask you, is like, oh, do I need to be at a special place to craft those, or is, because the way it reads in the thing is like, so long as I can do that, I can do that, but I didn't want to, every time I keep forgetting to ask you when we get a free one, and then you said rope of climbing, and I was like, oh, I can do that for 3rd level, just
You can make
spending...
that.
Yeah, that's one of the magic items I can make. And then just
Alright, well, probably don't buy that then, guys.
By the what?
Sorry, I know I'm metagaming a little bit, but...
Oh.
No, you're
Okay.
fine, you're fine.
Alright, so right now we have a rope of climbing, the feather token. Any
no,
other
n-
interesting looking magic items?
There's the Ring of Jump.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I'm pretty good on magic items, but you guys can...
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all he's got.
That's cool. I'll take the ring of jumping. I don't know. I'm assuming we're taking the feather token. How much for both of those? Be like
120 plus 600, so 720.
I'm cool with taking that out of the group.
I mean, that feather sounds especially cool.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
a-
like that's
it's a
useful for
one-time
everyone.
use.
Oh, it's a one-time use?
Oh, one-time use?
Yep.
Ah.
That changes.
When you throw the token up into the air, it turns into the rock.
Oh.
And then when it runs out, the rock disappears. So there's no that's it. It's
okay. Okay, that's good to clarify.
That's good to know. Thank you for clarifying.
It is really good, but it won't break the game though. Is the thing.
Right.
I mean, you guys already have a flying airship, so I mean, I guess whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh
Especially
man,
for
we
traveling.
could have a flying rock, like flying next to the airship, being a badass, but yeah.
I don't know. Do you want it for 600 in one time? That seems a little bit.
Maybe after we get another payday.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take the ring, though. That was like 120.
Do you want the telekinesis ring too?
No.
Oh wait, there's a what now?
A telekinesis ring.
Telekinesis ring for 300.
Okay, what does telekinesis do?
It's like he said it was like an upgraded mage hand, basically.
I think it's stronger than that because you can use it as an attack too. I believe you can literally use it to throw eggs into each other, stuff like that. So
You'd actually like look it up.
it's a spell.
Oh,
Don't. Yeah.
is there like a limit to how many times you can use it a day?
I think once.
Okay, telekinesis. Oh god. Because I don't even have mage hand, so.
And I
Oh,
assume
yeah.
the ring of jumping
This
was
is a
just
long
gives me
spell.
a higher
Alright,
jump height. Right.
You're like, oh
That's the
no,
jump
we're
spell,
rethinking
yeah.
this.
Oh, it's the jump spell?
Yeah.
It lets you cast the jump spell on yourself.
Okay.
So that is the telekinesis
Oh,
spell.
Jesus.
It is a long spell, but you can do a lot with it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really fucking good spell.
Yeah.
And it was like, what, 600?
No, it's
Something?
300.
Oh, 300 and something? I mean,
300.
that was the rock. Oh, just 300. Okay. I mean, Kryn wouldn't. Does it require attunement?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Into the goggles.
we have to buy both of these. Well, you can be attuned to 3 things.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
be
this
attuned
one
to a cloak. What was it?
The
The
weight limit
magical
on
rapier.
telekinesis is 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'll go ahead and take this. I'm gonna fucking take 3 rings, and I'll give one away to somebody. I'll give one away to
Yeah, we'll
Thunden.
buy
You
it.
You can have a ring.
You can almost lift Thunden with that.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Almost.
He thick boy.
Dummy.
Jesus Christ, that is.
I've got his torso, but his cheeks, they're clapping.
God damn.
And now we lost Casey.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yep, that shit is gone.
Alright, so yeah, you guys, you getting the rings? Are you getting anything else? You don't want
I
the
think-
feather token?
I think we just want the 2 rings, right? Ati was
Yeah,
gonna
just
take
the
the
rings.
kinesis. Yeah, Ati would tell the kinesis doesn't sound good, but you know.
Yep.
Get away. What is the... I imagine the ring of jumping is like a green... Like, I don't know, I pictured...
It's kind of like a grasshopper on it.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool.
It's like a jade grasshopper on it.
I need to do math here. Okay, so how much was all of that you were getting together? What was the
I
ring?
actually know how much it is, and it's 420 gold. Exactly.
Oh,
420, blaze it. Okay, so what? Who's with Thunden, by the way?
I am.
Me.
Bellior and Mushy, my best hands.
All right, all hands on deck. So you guys, you do find a nice butcher on one side of town, and you guys get some nice meat, as well as a couple of kegs of ale. It only cost you like about 10 gold pieces.
I'm gonna just subtract that from my personal stash.
Yeah, because you don't have the
You're right.
gold with you. And then you guys are heading to the ship to just keep working on it for the day.
That's Noonan's plan, but they obviously
Yeah.
they got other stuff.
Well, I was just gonna help too.
Yeah, same.
Because Mushy's my them. They.
My day. Yeah. You my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head back to the ship and keep working on it. You know that if you spend the better part of the day working on it, you should have it seaworthy by the end of the day.
Okay. As they're walking back to the ship and they're carrying the kegs and the meat, I'm imagining one keg for each of them, and Thunden probably has the meat. He's gonna be talking to them about stuff. He's like, "Right, so here, listen to this. So I bought a dog from a blacksmith today, but as soon as I got him, he made a bolt for the door." He's gonna start losing his shit for it.
Okay, my friend, you should stop making jokes. You're not good at that.
Leave it to Kryn.
Oh, I mean,
What are worse?
I thought, all right.
No, you're very good at shooting people sometimes.
Right.
And then, when you hit, you're good. When you don't hit, which is most of the time, then not good. But anyway, you're very good at fixing stuff. You should keep with it. Jokes, not your stuff.
Right. So stick to fixing things and the singing. Got it.
That's right. And drinking with me, my friend.
Well, I never thought that was off the table.
No, that is never off the table. It's always
That's
on the
implied.
table, or sometimes under the table.
Oh, I see what you did there, lad. You should
Uh-huh.
leave jokes to Kryn, though. Really.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is this any better? What's a beholder's favorite food? Ice cream.
Yeah, never mind, no. Nope.
Alright, so, Atia, Kryn, and Yip, what are you guys doing as you leave the magic item shop?
I mean, the first thing, Kryn's gonna check around to see if anyone's following him.
Okay, make a perception
Yeah.
check.
What was +2? Because I literally just did that. Yeah.
Are you guys walking somewhere? Or are you
Oh
just
shit. You guys want to go back to the ship?
I would be looking for a bathhouse.
Well,
yeah, we
wherever
need-
we're going, I rolled a 21.
But are you guys like? What are you guys? Just
I think we said go into a bathhouse.
Yeah. Find a bathhouse, I guess.
There actually are quite a few of them, just scattered all over. Hardly go 2 or 3 blocks without finding another one, basically. You said you had a 21, Kryn?
Yep, rolled a 19.
Does not seem that anybody's following you.
Okay. It's good. Kryn's just gonna kind of like look around very sporadically. Alright, well, I mean, we could probably wait to get a bat. Well, actually, no, if we're gonna head up to because the tavern place is in the fancy neighborhood, so maybe we should bathe before we even go near there, if they'll even let us into that side of town.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go take a bath.
Let's get clean.
Alright. So you guys head
happening?
into one of the you guys head into one of the various bathhouses. It's rather communal in nature. There's just this big pool in the middle of water that's constantly like flowing in, so it like recycles all of the dirt and the stuff. But there's all sorts of people from the city that have derobed and gotten in the bath and are helping each other bathe.
Is there at least like a
bathhouse?
private place for like maybe like just a simple screen that someone can step behind to change or do any sort of thing?
Yeah.
Kryn's gonna go back there. He's gonna keep the mask on. He's gonna strip, but he's gonna basically change his whole form to like a normal naked halfling.
All right.
Yip's gonna go jump in the water like it's a pool, like swimming around.
Do you leave your clothes on, or do you take your fancy?
I take him off. I imagine he's like I mean blue dragons like the water. I'm assuming so he's like quite at home.
You splash in, and much to the discomfort of a lot of the people there. They give you like a angry look. A couple of them mutter and like move to the edges of the bathing pool, but the water is nice and warm.
Kryn's just gonna lay back, soak, and maybe play some music with his vole that he does have. He does have a vole. He ain't gonna get that freaking. He ain't gonna get his hurdy-gurdy wet. He's just gonna play with the string and sprint.
Yeah, Tess is gonna be chilling there.
Just chilling.
Yep.
All right. So
Enjoy the music, enjoy the
Yeah,
bath.
she's not chilling.
Yeah, I feel like if Ajay got in the water, it would like.
Ah, shit! Knew I should have got a calm emotion score.
Summer Ajay,
Yeah,
So,
probably.
As you guys, spend some time there, you do clean up. They have some nice scented soaps and stuff that you guys could use, and you come out smelling nice and fresh.
What scents do they have?
There's like lavender and lemon, and there's like a vanilla scent.
Kryn just
That
like
will
gets
be
all
good
of them,
lavender.
mixes them together to just make this like separately. They're nice scents, but together they probably smell like shit.
Yeah.
Like overpowering.
I feel like the lemon and the vanilla could be okay together, but
Yeah.
the lavender too, it's like,
Do some lemon. Yip smell like lemon.
like a nice fresh lemony yip.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Alright,
head
time
back
to
to the
head back.
ship.
Yep, let's go back to the ship.
Alright.
I mean, I probably don't have to roll for it, but Kryn's basically just paranoid as fuck, keeping an eye out for
It
anything.
doesn't look like anyone's following
Yeah.
as you're walking along, but so yeah, you guys make your way back to the ship to find Belior, Mushy, and Thunlin hard at work on the ship. Thunlin looks so hard at work on it, in fact, that he cannot even be reached. He's like mentally not there, as he's just focused on hammering away. You do that old. It just keeps.
With the balls. No. Right. So, what's the, so we got a whole nother day.
Belior and Moshi, you guys noticed that Atya and Yip and Kryn all smell really good.
Oh yeah, you guys should probably get a bath.
Right, so, when we were hard working on the ship fixing it, you all went to get a bath.
I mean, we told you we were gonna go shopping. I mean, you can't.
I mean,
you
it
can't...
was on the way. What did you
I-
expect from us?
I got a bath. I got some new drip. He flexes the ring.
Plus, if we're, I mean, if everyone still wants to, I mean, if we're gonna go to the fancy side of town, we might as well look nice. Oh, speaking of which, some of you probably need some new clothes.
What's wrong with my clothes?
They said they were gonna provide them.
Oh no, I'm talking about like if we were trying to like do some sneaky shit tonight in the
On the
upper
cabbage
district. I mean, I can basically look however like as nice as fucking humanly possible. So I don't know what y'all plan on doing.
Well, we almost finished repairing the ship. Alright then. Oh my god.
Continues to hammer.
He is just like focused.
Yeah, he focuses away.
You see a thing of drool coming down from his mouth.
Oh, that is unsettling. But I'm gonna. Oh, he's back.
Sorry about
So,
that.
So Thunden, you snap back into attention, realizing that everybody's back at the ship and they've been talking to you for a bit, but you've just been hammering. You've got a little bit. You have some drool that's kind of running down your beard.
What? Sorry, I was in the zone. What's happening?
I think we almost finished repairing the ship.
Well, right. I've been here working alongside you. Of course, you've done some good work, lads. That's
Kryn's saying you need some new clothes.
So you do notice that Atya and Kryn and Yip all look like they've been freshly bathed and they all smell really good.
Oh, well, don't you all look prim and proper? Look at you, like a bouquet of fresh daisies.
Well, I mean, Yip mentioned if I wanted to go to that tavern tonight where the professor guy might be staying, so I figured if we're gonna go to the rich side of town, we might as well, not smell like dog shit. Or goat shit, in this case.
Yeah, listen, we don't all want to smell like you do right now, Thundin.
He's smelling himself. I don't...
I mean, I can use prestidigitation to make your clothes smell nice and your clothes clean, but I can't really do anything with that, man.
That's fair. I mean, I guess if you could...
It's about that fresh trim from the,
my beard and hair's looking good. I mean, if you could just, dust off the old rags here.
Prestidigitation just at least for the clothes. Maybe like a nice lavender smell.
Get out the pit stands.
I've been how'd you do that? I've been trying to get rid of those for years.
Chick.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, how do I look now? And he's gonna, grab the sides of his jacket and tug on them and,
cleaner and smelling a little better, but you should probably still take a bath.
Alright, well, we're doing that tomorrow, before we, go to the gig, right?
That's true, but I didn't know if we're good, I should probably ask, does anyone, I can go up there by myself, does anyone want to, help me kind of just check out that tavern that the professor's at?
Yeah, I'm down to go.
More than happy to, especially since the ship's looking right as right. Do I need to bathe before, or do
I don't know. I just assume this place is
will
the fanciest
be good.
side of town.
Yes.
So I just didn't know if they I don't know if it's a gate community or some shit, and they only let people in that look nice.
Alright, well. Alright, fair enough. I do look like I just came in from the Bazaar tribe, so.
There's also one thing I'm wondering, Alex, the professor with his headband thing, can he see through what the other what 16 sees? Does he know what these guys look like?
No, he gets mental, he could sense that you guys were there, but he can't he couldn't physically.
Okay, so Kryn would know that he probably doesn't know what these guys look like, so we'd be safe with we don't have to go all disguising. Yeah. Okay. Kryn still will. Alright. So who all wants to come help me check out a place? Oh, Thunden.
I'm here. I got Thunden is gonna go. I just literally have to step away for 5 seconds real quick.
All good.
I'm good to go. I'm very discreet.
I'll go with you, Kryn. What do you need? Do you need me to act again?
Well, honestly, okay. I should probably explain some things to you guys. God damn it, Casey left. Okay, so my friend, we don't really have names because, test subjects, we kind of were just given numbers. His number was 16, and as you can see, he's not exactly a normal person. He's more like half a dozen normal people that were melted down in a pot and fused together into a weird fleshy blob. But he has some abilities that allow him to basically change into anything. And the professor is using this magical headband of his to basically control him. So within a certain radius. So I guess, I really do want to kill the professor too, but I think main goal right now is I'm trying to figure out a way to get that headband away from him.
And this gem.
Circlet. It's like a circlet. Oh, yeah. And the gem's off you guys. So, I mean, I don't know how much into that he's into, because I've been gone for like 5 years, so anything he's been working on for 5 years, no fucking clue. But maybe he'll have some notes or some paperwork we can nab. I mean, he might not. We could see if he's not even there tonight. I mean, who the fuck knows what that guy's doing? But that's part of the reason I got the scroll of locate object. I'm going to see if I can... it's within 1,000 feet, so I'm going to see if that circlet is within 1,000 feet of that tavern.
Hey, you said
Smart plan.
you called the blobby fellow 16.
Yes.
Are you one of those numbers? And if
Yeah,
so,
he's
what
number 7. He said.
Did he? Oh, my man.
Oh, yeah, he kind of like rolls up. I assume that the professor probably marks the subjects with a number or some shit. He has like a number 7 and like probably dwarvish script on his shoulder.
Well, I don't know how I missed that.
Yep, I'm the longest surviving one.
I remember hearing that now.
Right. I mean, I guess main thing I'm trying to do is, or I'm not really planning on like going in there and doing anything tonight. More of just checking it out, getting lay of the land, seeing what security's like. Probably use locate object to see if he even like if he's, because if it's not even there, then we're gonna have to figure out where the hell that thing is.
Well, if you want, and I can come in. If you need me to blow something up, I'll be ready to do so.
That is true.
And I got this new fancy gun I'm itching to try out.
Right, you guys
I got
can
these too.
probably hang out outside because I do have message. As long as you're within 120 feet of me, I can send you guys a message.
Well, we can still...
Well, it is a bar. We can hang out at the bar.
That is true. It's a fancy bar, though. Oh, fuck.
Oh, they'll have shots then.
Shot.
Now, the professor probably doesn't know what any of us look like except for me, so you're all probably, safe, but, at least, and I have to ask this for once. Can we not draw attention to ourselves, please? I say this as I look at the mushroom person. Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh, we are extremely discreet.
Sneaky, but you don't know that I said that.
At the mushroom person.
Mushy is a master of blending in with the crowd. You don't have to worry about that. And he wholeheartedly...
Maybe I should do this by myself.
Oh, make
I
up
don't
your
know what
mind
you're
on
talking
that.
about.
We invite us to drinks.
Okay, I just, what time is it? Like, probably go later in the evening, maybe. That's usually when...
I think at this point it's probably around like 5:30 or so.
Alright, so, I mean, it's after 5. People start drinking after 5, so maybe, if there's a crowd there, we could probably sneak in with the crowd and I can do some snooping. And, well, before we go, for anyone who didn't take a bath, anyone wearing clothing, I'll at least clean their clothes, make their clothes smell nice. Does Mushi wear clothing?
I feel like I have a naturally amazing scent because I'm a mushroom. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Kind of
sure.
like an earthy aroma. Earthy
Yeah,
aroma.
I smell good. That's
Right. Well, this is probably all moot if we can't even get into
I
that side
really
of town.
don't think mushrooms smell good though, to be honest.
Yeah, I
No,
was about
they
to
do.
say, I don't know what mushrooms, like, the ones that grow on, like, rotting trees or whatever, but...
no.
Even the ones that people eat, I don't think smell good.
Very earthy.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
I fucking hate mushrooms. The texture is like.
I only like one kind of mushroom.
Deep
and
fried
not the
mushroom
taste.
they're good.
I love the taste, but I hate the texture.
My brother used to eat it in spaghetti. That's the only way he would eat spaghetti. So like that's kind of, I like that. It's weird, but
Okay, so
anyway.
you guys are heading towards the Giant's Gambit.
Yep. Kryn is going to make
going?
himself.
Yeah.
Kryn's going to make himself look maybe not super rich, but like a very well dressed halfling.
Thundin is pre his musket and also his duck's foot, just cause for reasons.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the fancy side of town. As you guys make your way through the first couple of districts that are all quite normal and plain, you know, worn down from thousands of feet traveling over them every day, you eventually make your way towards the upper class district, which immediately is barred by a gate with 2 guards standing on either side of it. They just kind of give you guys a glance as you walk past, but they don't really respond. It seems, you know, they're just kind of watching out for stuff, but they're not stopping people from going in. So you guys pass through them, and it's like night and day. So as you guys pass into the upper class district, it is just beautiful. Like, even the road looks ornate as you guys walk down it. There's like, it doesn't look like there's a speck of dirt anywhere. There's like beautiful, like manicured, like garden plots and very fancy. All of the buildings look very fancy, made out of carved stone from the nearby quarry. As you guys walk down this street, it is again heading towards evening, so the sun is starting to set. You see a couple more gnomish lamplighters heading around lighting the lamps. As you guys continue along, you eventually do see a sign. It's a large foot that seems to be coming down on a smaller person, and it says underneath it, "The Giant's Gambit."
How big is the place? Like,
it is
fairly large.
Big. It is at least 6 stories, and it takes up the better part of a block.
So if I were to cast the locate object spell that covers 1,000 feet, I assume we'd be able to cover that?
Yeah. About.
And I believe
is a lot. That's. I mean, as long as it doesn't get blocked by walls or anything.
And it is like
link the spell.
Yeah, locate object. Oh, yeah, it is limited. I think limited to like through things, but I assume I'm familiar with this item. Like I've seen it at least. All right, let's see here.
It's just lead that blocks it, that's it.
Okay. Specific item known to you. This is a specific item known to me. As long as you have been up close to it. Alright, so yeah, this would... Alright, so my main goal is probably just to maybe see if we can locate the professor's room, because it's likely that this thing is on him. He probably is never taking it off. So, I'm not sure. I don't really have a plan. This is more of just figuring out if he's here and what room he's in, so we might be able to stage some kind of theft later on. Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
Alright, so you guys walk through a couple of large glass doors that swing open as if pulled by some kind of magical force into a very fancy lobby. It's got like red velvet carpets and couches and tables set up around. There is a front desk that is large, and above there's a chandelier that hangs down which casts light on this lobby. You can see that there is a staircase to the left that leads up to their levels, and then to the right there is what appears to be like a really fancy, it looks like one of those old smoking lounges, you know, with the very old-timey elitist feel type bar. There are a few older guys drinking. All of them, they all look the same. It's like a bunch of guys with a bunch of humans with very tan skin, and who are all smoking cigars and quietly talking amongst each other. There is on one side of the bar a stage with a large piano, and a gnome is quietly playing some soft piano music. As you guys walk in, you hear from the front desk, "Can I help you?" There's a there's a woman standing at the desk. She's got her blonde hair like pulled back into a tight bun, and she's just looking at you guys like very judgmentally.
Oh god, I came up with an idea.
Lost?
I don't know if this would work here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she's just gonna wait to see what Kryn does.
Yeah, I just came up with a plan, but we already came in here. I was gonna try to disguise myself as the professor's apprentice.
Yeah, we just want a table for a drink.
Actually, since I'm dressed all fancy and everything, and probably about the only person that looks like they belong here, how much for a room?
We are quite booked at the moment. You should always try to book in advance for a room here at the Giant's Gambit. Might I suggest one of the more appropriate...
Oh god, I want to fucking shoot this person just right off the bat. Oh, second time today I've run into a fucking... Maybe I should have used that scroll outside the, because I have, like, no plan. Well, you heard it. Let's go find somewhere else, and I'm gonna head for the exit.
I'm just looking for the bar. Can I get a couple shots?
She looks at you. Our bar caters to a very high class clientele.
Well, I don't have the class, but I sure have the gold.
I think you would best be suited at a different establishment.
Why do you think we don't have class?
I can smell the dwarf from here.
He smells nice. He smells like lavender.
And can you smell me from here? And he kind of like opens up his arms, like waves his hat.
I'm gonna like, since these guys are approaching, Kryn's gonna like step behind the larger people, kind of like bonus action hide maybe, but he's gonna use prestidigitation to make the nice person's clothes dirty and not smell good.
Who did this?
What the?
Did this?
Oh, this place smells disgusting. We should go take our business elsewhere.
She, just, like, very disgusted by her clothing. You need to leave now. You are not welcome in this establishment.
I'm surprised you are. Already out the door. Already out the door.
So, no.
Way to keep a low profile.
Before you turn, Kryn, you hear a bone-chilling and familiar voice. No. That's no way to treat my guests. This mushroom folk was specifically invited by me. You turn around to see the face of Professor Tathkin.
Is he wearing the circlet?
Tan-skinned dwarf. He is currently not wearing the circlet, as far as you can tell. He has a pointy wizard hat on and just scholarly robes. Honestly, to the rest of you guys, he just looks like your average dwarven scholar, middling in age. He doesn't seem overly fit. He looks kind of tubby. Um, he almost seems unthreatening, but he has an air about him, certain darkness, a cruelty to his eyes. He strides forward and he reaches up and places his hand on your back, Mushy. Come, friend, let us have a drink. You may leave us. I will allow these folks to drink with me in the bar. He, walks towards the bar and gestures for you guys to follow him.
You're paying, right?
Of course, of course.
And, well, maybe that's best said in private. Just kind of walks with him.
Kryn, still
Dundin's-
disguised, is going to be like back of the party.
Dundin's kind of. He's not a fan. He's singling out Mushy. He's kind of on. He's kind of observing him, kind of.
While you guys do that, I really must use the privy for a second, and I try to go find the bathroom.
Haskell doesn't even spare you a glance as you leave.
Yep, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I'm hoping there's it's like a private bathroom since it's a rich place.
They have,
stalls.
Well, so you ask the lady at the front desk for a bathroom, and she sneers at you. She's like, "We don't just have bathrooms for anybody around here."
Well, I am a guest of the professor.
Then I suggest you ask him to use the bathroom in his room.
You still smell. What? I guess. Does there look like any kind of private area he might be able to quickly duck behind?
Not really, no.
I just want to cast goddamn locate object. Okay.
I mean, you can go outside.
I mean, yeah, I guess still, hold on, I think I may have dropped something of mine outside his friends, and goes outside and tries to find, just somewhere where he kind of, uses the scroll to cast locate object.
Okay. So you can sense it, and following the spell, it is on Taskin's person. He's just not wearing it.
Right. It's on his person.
Yes.
It's concentration up to... Does it let me know where on his... Let's see. I just clicked it. There it is.
Sounds like a job for Mushy, Yip, and Thunden.
The direction of movement. Okay, so it just gives me, the direction of movement, so not where on his person it would be.
Pretty much it just shows, it's like a... You have the forked twig. It's like a... what do you call it?
I should have got the detect... Yeah, I should have got detect magic. That would have definitely have, pinged where he got the...
I mean, still, all it does is it pings to him. So...
Detect magic, the magic item pings, if I got that, but, yeah, I didn't. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I'll walk in for now.
Alright, so, all of you guys sit down, besides Kryn, of course, who's freaking out in the back, sit down at a table that Professor Taskin has walked up to.
You know what? Before I go back inside, he's going to cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
That lasts 1 hour.
Alright. So, that's concentration as well, right?
Yeah, locate object is gone, but I know it's on his person, so I will be invisible.
Alright, so, you guys all come up to the table. Please, have a seat. I am eager to talk to you, my fungal friend.
Can I specifically not sit by him?
You want to sit like on the opposite side of the table?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Can I grab a seat next to Mushy, and he's gonna like pull out one of his guns and have like the Han Solo like under the table pointed at
I was thinking the same thing. God damn it!
All right. So are you guys on either side of Mushy gun in your lap?
I got my duck's foot like
Kryn's
aimed right
invisible
at him.
with his magic rapier.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Professor Promnick Tafkin of Torum. Perhaps you've heard of us.
Yes, no,
A
I've
little
heard of
bit.
Torum. Lived there for a quick spell.
Ah, a fellow man of culture. Although, tribal tattoos, I take it? You've traveled with the... He, kind of peers at your tattoos for a moment, Thunan. Barud tribe, is it? I've studied them. Quite a quaint people.
Indeed, very noble.
Noble, I think I would say is more of an apt description. But when you've seen as much of the world as I have, things stop being so surprising, I suppose. Although, something that is surprising, if I may change the subject, is seeing one of your kind here, my dear fungal friend. Tell me, what brings one of your, species to this city?
Does he speak mushroom? Oh,
He's speaking common right now.
yeah. I'm just gonna start speaking in mushroom.
Okay. He nods along. Go ahead and say what you want to say, because he definitely does
Okay.
speak mushroom folk.
Oh dang. Okay. I am adventuring with my friends.
Adventuring, eh? Well,
Yeah.
this is, a noble deed. A noble cause, I suppose. Speaking of friends, we're one short, aren't we? He says, kind of looking around at the group.
No. Nope. This is my crew.
Your crew. And you are?
He's
Yip
the captain,
Scrum
of course.
Well, I'm the captain, but I have my overseer here. Takes care of many responsibilities. Very intelligent. Very.
Invisibly, Kryn is just like, you fucking idiots! You fucking idiots!
Dundan's just staring him down, kind of.
Well, I hate to be somebody who might want to split up the band, so to speak, but mushroom folk, I have a research opportunity for you. It involves quite a bit of pay. If you would be so kind as to follow me up to the room, I could tell you all about it, and we could go from there, make arrangements.
Can I bring my friend? One friend.
I suppose bringing one friend along wouldn't hurt anything.
Okay.
I'm assuming Thundan is following all of this too, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I will.
Well, say you're taking one of my crew. Of course, it's her choice. She can go with you if you want. But is there any chance you could get rid of this? And I mean, I think he probably sees the fucking gem in my dark chests or whatever.
God damn it!
His eyes widen.
Kryn is almost bashing his head into a wall at this point.
Did I fuck up this badly? I really don't know if I did. I'm sorry. It's Yip, y'all. Y'all haven't told Yip this shit.
Oh, and you can see his
Thought this
knuckles
guy
go
was a
white.
fucking ass. He experimented on people.
Oh god.
Kryn's just ready with his rapier.
I didn't know I fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Dundan's just keeping a straight face.
And wherever did you get that?
This friend of mine is a craftsman. He makes them, and he accidentally made one, and then it got trapped in my chest.
Oh, don't you go dragging me into your mess.
I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry. I'm
Starts
so.
looking around the room. We are one short, aren't we? What happened to the other?
We
I
haven't
don't
seen
know what
him
you're
for
talking
several.
about.
We haven't seen him for several days. Once we got here, he split away from us.
Kryn's gonna walk
Where?
away.
Is Subject 7?
Up
I
your
don't
ass
know.
and around the corner.
I don't know who Subject 7 is. All I know is the other
so-
person. Yeah.
Combat starts here, but it's
Fuck!
going to take much longer than an hour. Much longer.
Fuck.
Than an hour. So this is where the session's going to end.
No.
Because he is going to cast a mass hold person as the first thing that he does. So
Both me and Doom didn't have guns pointed at him under the table. Can we at least get a shot?
You guys could get a shot at him, but we will do that
Right now?
next session.
No.